We are live.
We are live. (2026) High Park Finals, men's edition,
6 p.m. draw.
6 p.m. draw. Who do we have in the booth with us today? We have
Grace Holyoke.
and Kelly Quellis.
Here we are. We just got off of our women's section finals day. Congratulations to Kelly Cochran, Team Kelly Cochran,
Whoop, whoop.
for winning this year's event. They defeated Brenda Johnson, who had an amazing year.
Amazing.
By the way, shout out to them.
Shout
and
out.
finals day, congratulations to all the teams that made it to finals day.
And the women's division, everybody gets a trophy that wins,
Yes.
and then I get the glory of taping red solo cups to all these trophies and encouraging teams to celebrate.
Yes, except for the Harry Carey Award.
Which is a giant cup,
A
that
giant
C
cup.
trophy, which your sister,
Yes.
Alice, was a part of Team Gilbert, who won the Harry Carey trophy, and we are very excited to celebrate with these trophies later. But now we are on to the men, and the men will be questing for their glory and their trophy here on Sheet 3 at High Park.
Okay, on sheet 1, which one is that?
Sheet 1 is
This one? A event, B event, C event, D event.
just watching some warm-up slides here, Grace.
Levinski, with as the higher ranked team over the year, had choice of hammer or color, and they have taken the hammer. So Team Way will be throwing the blue rocks, and Levinski will be yellow.
How do you feel about yellow rocks on Sheet 3, Grace?
You know what? It's interesting. The way the playoffs is set up, you tend to channel in on sheet 3 for a few weeks in a row. And there's been a bit of toss-ups whether which color is better. And, you know, we lost with one color, then we put the beat down with the same color. So it's different days, different rocks.
Different days, different rocks. Kevin Sims opening it up as the lead for Team Way.
This is a lesson here in communication a little bit. We've got Peter Krombalis on the right as one of our sweepers. Not able to speak right now with recovering from a vocal cord surgery. So you can see lots of his signaling of what weight is being thrown.
Yes, I'm very excited to see him call some back line where
Yep.
he does
Taps.
like this hip smack and a big sweep. I'm excited for the top 4 with the
Top
bump off his
4.
head.
Yep.
This will be providing us much entertainment and excitement today commentating Sheet 3.
Clear as day.
Doug Gary starting it up for Team Levinski. Doug Gary making a comeback from he had a knee injury, I believe. And this is the first time I've seen him slide in a long time. Oh, stuck around, hit and roll, biting on the edge, it looks like.
It's a little rainy out today, and it has been for a couple of days. And so you can kind of see on the stream there's a little bit of frost creeping in on the ice. So sometimes that happens when you hit and roll away. You'll get a big spin back, and it looks like that's what happened there.
Gotta love those spin backs, Grace.
Gotta love the spin backs.
Gotta love the spin backs.
We have the Kevin Sims.
The Kevin Sims,
one
my
and only.
longtime Tuesday teammate for Tuesday Mix. Shout out to us winning the B event last night.
For those who don't play at High Park and or have never or aren't familiar with the club, our sheets are overlapped. So there's 2 sidelines on each sheet. So the farther line, so it might look like that rock is out, but it has to reach the farther line to be out of play. So it doesn't usually come into play.
No, but every once in a while it gets a little cozy. There's some
you're
like
throwing a rock out there, might get a little hairy, but it doesn't really come into play.
Sometimes you have to pay attention where they landed because you might have to put them back.
Yeah. You have to know. There's a lot of things to remember. Do you have the hammer?
Do you have the
a
hammer?
lot of things to remember.
Grace has had the wonderful pleasure of playing with me for a few years now and know that I rarely retain
And
information
that's okay.
around the hammer.
You sweep hard and you throw guard.
That's it.
Interns.
Interns only.
Yes. So interesting. Chris doesn't have the hammer here, and they are electing to come around the corner guard that Zach just threw.
Aggressive early. I like it.
Love it.
And it looks like, much like the earlier draw, perhaps the ice is a little faster than most of the curlers are expecting it to be in this first end because the ice is dialed in and moving great today. Peter was just a little bit heavy on that draw, and it slippy slid through the house.
Playoff game jitters, you just get a little excited. There's a little adrenaline. You just kick a little harder.
Yep.
Just dial it back, settle in.
Grab your whiteboard,
Yeah.
write yourself a note.
Yeah. Eric Fennick here throwing second rocks.
Is Eric Fennick wearing a goose sweater?
He's been wearing that all week, and I love it.
I also like big props to Eric's goose sweater choice.
Shout out to the goose.
Shout out to the goose sweater. Birds. I believe it's birds.
It might be just birds, but the ducks are sticking out. There's a heron on there I see now.
I see a heron.
Nice shot.
Good shot, Eric. Around the guard. Probably mostly buried.
I think he's got about half.
Okay.
I love these jackets they're wearing, by the way.
The Tommy
Tommy
Guns
Guns.
Stu sells jackets.
Patrick Morris. Shout out to Patrick Morris and Tommy Guns. I love these. There's a few members at our club that have these jackets, and I am extremely jealous.
Yes, they are very smart red and black jackets.
Yeah.
Looking very fly.
Peter's all about looking fly. Look at those shoes.
And the yellow belt.
I mean, come on.
Come on. Oh, Kevin Sims brushing the curl here to see if we can get to that
Hard curl.
yellow. Oh,
Whoa. Overcooked that one a little bit.
Just his hair. Tippy tap the guard.
We have 5 games out there right now on finals night. There's different flights and different finals. So on sheet 1, we have Corneman versus King in the D event. On sheet 2, we have Team Farr versus Team McMichael in the B event. Team Farr is being skipped by Mike McCutcheon.
Mike McCutcheon.
The Mike McCutcheon.
The Mike McCutcheon.
Sheet 3, our feature game here, Levinski Way. On sheet 4, we have the C event. It's Brokx versus Singer. And then on sheet 5 is our trophy event, which is Baty versus Burman.
That is going to be a slugfest of a game at that trophy.
One for the ages, yes.
One for the ages, John Baty versus Raj. Now we have made it to Vice Brokx. We're seeing Patrick Morris, Vice for Team Way.
Decided not to go with the sponsor jacket.
Well, he's wearing like a different version of the sponsored jacket. The Stu Sells. Crosstown, maybe.
Their 5th player on this team is Stu Sankey, taking on the coach role this game.
Coach role.
Yes.
He's got his Chardonnay and his timeout hands ready to call timeouts to help
And
his
he's not
team.
afraid to use it.
No, he's not. Up front, behind the glass, face first.
Oh, yeah.
Big T motion.
Yeah. So Zach is calling the game and throwing Vice on this team. So he's sliding down now. Just adds a little bit of time to the game, but I think that's what seems to be working for them. They've got Weston Orniak throwing last. Pardon me if I mispronounced that.
I think that was close.
Orina.
Orn-
I hate it when people don't pronounce names properly. That's my bad. Drives me nuts.
But you know what, Grace? We're here and we're
We're
live, laugh,
here.
loving. We are live, laugh,
We've got
loving our name
wine.
production.
It's finals
exactly.
weekend.
It's finals weekend. Oh, Doug Gary on the sweep, on the curl, on the curl.
Ooh.
Little flishy flashy.
Doug Gary just coming off of a very intense game, watching his daughter Maddie Gary,
Yes.
who plays with Brenda on Wednesday nights. They had an amazing season, and it was a really close game. And then Kelly Cochran cracked a 4 or a 3 in the 7th end, which ended the game. But
It was a
Doug
great
is
game.
always behind the ice every Wednesday watching Maddie.
Unless it comes down to the pick 5, which leads us to our first unfun fact
Please tell me.
of this men's
Tell
final.
me.
Doug Gary is winning Father of the Year award because he had the choice to whether pick. So pick 5, if you are unaware, you pick each team to win, which team is going to win on each sheet. It's a $5 bet. And Doug Gary chose not his daughter's team to win and had his
Ooh.
name announced and lined his pocket with
Wow.
$20 over supporting his daughter.
Supporting
to
his
the win.
daughter.
But these things happen on pick 5s. We love a good cheer for those
What's
who
that called? Hedging happiness?
hedging happiness.
There we go. Really nice job splitting the rings here. So Team Levinski is going to really try to roll their shooter closer to the corner guards to try to group the rocks a little bit more. Because right now they're going to be forced to a single. Because Team Way has been really great at their rock placement this end. It's hard curl here. Just noticing the ice getting a little bit straighter throughout the playoffs. Kevin and our amazing ice team, they texture the rocks before playoffs start. So that just, it helps the rocks grab a little bit more curl. And at the beginning of the playoffs, it can be quite aggressive, the amount of curl. And as there's more games played on it, and as these are the last games, we're just seeing a little bit less of the curl.
A little less curl, a little more straights on those upweight shots. But Chris Way, I think, is taking advantage of the rollout by Zach and trying to put another one back where he was.
Best placement would be top T line, dead even with the other blue rock, so there's no double.
Oh, back line. I believe the hip smack line across may have been a backline weight call from one Peter Krumbalis.
Wes is going to try his best to get this. So yellow is sitting second shot. Not sure he got it far enough.
No, I think it is 1-2 for Way currently.
So I believe Weston, I think he goes by Wes, just joined our club 2, maybe 3 years ago. He grew up in Manitoba.
Ooh.
And he's here now. So very exciting. I know he and Eric Fennick are quite good friends, and that might be how he got on this team. High Park, all of our leagues are full. There's wait lists everywhere. If you know somebody to get on a team and lucky enough to, that's awesome.
It's a very popular club. Most of our competitive nights have 25 teams, full team leagues.
The best club.
The best club.
Best patio in the city, too.
Best patio in Toronto, sitting on the back in those wonderful Muskoka chairs with sunshine, looking at the tennis courts, having our Coronas, sometimes zero, sometimes not zero.
Playing a run back here. If he can stick this behind the corner guard, they'll be in a pretty good position to get 2, which will turn the end around. Tough shot, though. Gotta curl this.
Gotta curl this.
Ooh. Got shot rock out of it. Chris is going to be able to nose it, but he's got to be careful not to jam.
Couple of blue catchers in the back there in the 12-foot. There's Chris
with some heat.
with some heat. Right on the nose, little tiny flop.
Very nice.
Very nice, Chris Way. Excellent shot.
So this is skipper's choice, or last rock thrower's choice. You can draw, need to be in the full 8 foot. Deciding to hit. It's in the same spot as the last rock he threw, so it's a little bit more predictable.
Does he need a little bit roll back to center so that he
Seems
counts?
like it, yes, just got to be in the 8 foot. Some early sweeping here from Eric.
Looks like he's sweeping really hard to hold that line, knowing they need a little flop back.
And they won't. Looks like it's going to be a steal of 2.
Steal of 2 blue. Opening up here in end 1. I think we have a lineup change here with Doug Gary having participated in his comeback end.
Yes.
Is now subbing in Blair.
Blair played on Thursday in their semifinal. They played team Farr. And they had quite a dominant game on Thursday. They played very well, and that's what brought them here.
Nice.
As soon as someone puts the score up, we'll know whether it was 1 or 2. I'm anxiously waiting.
Me too.
You'd think we'd know, but we actually can't hear the players on the ice, their mics. So we're just as in the dark. Nice draw top 4 there, Kevin Sims.
Excellent top 4. Here comes Blair, his first rock of this men's final.
Sweeper's backing off a little bit.
Looks like it might be a
Touch heavy.
little spicy here for the corner guard, more like draw inish. Will it hang on to the back?
He's sweeping, he's sweeping.
Anyways, trying. Nope. Bit at the back.
Team Way being a little aggressive here, throwing a guard.
I believe so. Try and get on top of the rock that they have that they put top 4.
Could play the defensive call and hit the yellow that was just thrown by Blair. But they're going to stay on the offense.
Bit of an audible, freezing up to the rock that they've just thrown.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Kevin. Very consistent.
We have our celebrity guest appearance, our first of a few. We've got Alice Holyoke, recent winner of the
Harry
sea
Carey.
event. C event. Yippee!
Yippee!
Nice double attempt there.
Beautiful double attempt there.
Looks like they might be sitting 2. It's close. And score update, Team Wei with 1 steal of 1.
Seems like both teams are bringing their A game today.
I would agree, Alice. I think we're seeing some, the ice is in great shape today. I think we're seeing all of our menfolk out there making some good shots. Here comes Peter, trying the nose hit on the yellow. Little flop to the inside. Great shot, Peter.
There was a request for some updates on who won which event in the women's. So that was all completed at 2 p.m. today. The trophy event winners were Team Kate Sharp. The D event winners, Team Julie French. C event was Sarah Gilbert.
With the lovely and talented Alice.
With Alice on the team. Taking over for Jen Gray, who didn't play this season, but was throwing with a stick. She plays on Mondays and was throwing with a stick and calling the game, but decided to
Help the team out when they needed an extra person. I was happy to help the team out when they needed an extra person. It was great to play with the team. I really enjoyed it.
Oh.
And yeah, it was great to win the C event.
Alice, I am sure they also really enjoyed you out there because you are lovely to be on the ice with.
sweeping hard.
Thank you,
Sweeping
Kelly.
always
The B event
very hard.
was won by Brenna Lianzakis.
Yes.
And co. Sarah Jagger was actually skipping that game. They decided to do a few lineup changes to give Brenna a little bit of a break. And Brenna really likes to sweep, and she's a great sweeper.
She's
so
fantastic. And Sarah played lights out.
I don't think Sarah missed. We did play them, unfortunately, and that was too bad for us. But they're our friends, and we love them.
We love them.
We cheer on good shots. And
Good shots.
They
We
deserve
cheer
their
all the good
flowers
shots.
there. And then, of course, the A event winners are Team Kelly Cochran, continuing their playoff dominance at High Park.
Oh, yes.
Looked like a really great game against Brenda. Just every end was a battle, and yeah, really great game there.
I think that's what you want to see on finals day. Good battles out there across the sheets.
Absolutely.
Bit of development in this end. It looks like Team Levinski is set up for their deuce so far with 2 rocks pretty spread out in the wings. But if Team Wei is trying to get out of it by any means to get them closer together, trying to later make a double, this is a pretty nice shot. As close as you can get these rocks together, you can't really make that shot any better. So that's a great shot from Patrick.
Sort of seeing those, like, they look like they're the 10-5 kind of mid-weight control to
Yeah.
like upper weight board shots that the gentlemen are controlling through sweeping. Seems to be the choice across the sheets right now. We haven't seen anything fast and fancy yet. Been a lot of board weight hits, and we will keep our eyes out to see how the shot choice and the selection go on hit weight as the games progress.
Based on this afternoon, the times and the paths were really curling, and it was really great ice to play on. So I'm sure they're really loving it out there right now.
Eric with the hard sweep. Nice hit for Zach. Still sitting 2. Morris trying the double and
Dean
makes
nails it.
Great shot.
What a shot. Blair with the sweep here.
Zach answering back with a hit and roll of his own.
Score updates across the sheets. On sheet 1, we have Corneman versus King, and Corneman took 1 in the first end. On sheet 2, we've got Farr versus McMichael, and it appears that McMichael took 2 in the first end. On sheet 4, we've got Brokx versus Singer, and it looks like Brokx took 1 in the first end. And in our trophy event, Baty versus Burman, it looks like Baty took 1 in the first end. Weston drawing to the other wing that they, I guess they played 1 hit out here this end, but just trying to change it up on Team Way so they don't give them the same shot twice.
The sweeper's managing it well, just guiding it in.
Great draw. Right on the tee. Out there in the wings. Looks good.
It's all the bird sweater,
It's the bird sweater. Superpower air.
the duck shirt.
I mean, I love a great duck shirt.
And we will go for the blank attempt.
Last rock coming up here in the last rock?
Yes.
Last rock here in the second end on sheet 3. See, I don't even, like, I'm here watching and I don't
Who
even
has
know.
the hammer?
Who has
Who
the hammer?
knows?
What's the, are we at the last rock? Who knows?
Vibes only.
Vibes.
Yeah. Nice shot there. Blank end in the second end. Going to the third with Levinski with hammer.
Blanks for the fans. All the fans love great blanks.
Do they though?
No. Do they though?
Really, do they?
Do they?
That blank was brought to you by Patrick Morris for making that beautiful double.
Yes.
Correct, Alice.
Team Chris Way was in a bit of trouble, but it's always great to have a vice that can get you out of that trouble.
Get out of dodge. Make this double. Also sponsored by Sandbagger. Now available at High Park Curling Club.
Sandbagger.
They're
5 different
delicious.
flavors.
Alice is enjoying the Cran Fusion. I am drinking the one with the blackberry and the lemon on it. I can't remember. I think it was a transfusion as well.
Yes.
Very tasty.
That's the vodka one.
yes.
They're absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
They go down quite easy.
Bit dangerous. We had finals night last night for our mixed league.
Of which I am sitting with the 2 ladies that are champions of our mixed
Yeah.
league.
Third year in a row, I might
Yes.
add. We had a lot of fun last night. I love our mixed league. It's so competitive. We have so many great curlers at this club, and it's really exciting. Celebrity appearance from Brenna? No, okay.
No.
Brenna
Our
just
B
peeked
champion?
her head into the booth.
Our B
B
champion,
champion Brenna,
ladies aggregate champion,
one of the best.
one of the best.
Speaking of great curlers at the club. But we had our mixed night last night, finals night, and it's always a party. So the sandbaggers went down quickly. We made a tower, I think.
Yes, on my at my table at the B final table, we were collecting cans of baggers and trying to see how big of a tower we could build.
It got
Rob
quite
Gray and
large.
Kevin Sims led that charge.
Mm-hmm.
We love them for that.
We love them for that. I love playing with Rob Gray and Kevin Sims. Super fun time. And
It's so
Sarah.
great.
Yeah.
What happened on Team Levinski's first rock of this end? Did they? I assume because the ice is so quick. They hit and rolled out. Yeah, Team Way threw in top 4, and they tried to hit and stick and rolled out. Looks like they might be playing the hit again. I'm surprised. Why not throw a corner guard?
Obviously, they want to kind of keep the game tight. They're liking how this is going so far. They're gonna if maybe their thinking is if they can't get the early setup, if the guards are in the house, then happy to ride it out and blank it out until they see their opportunity to be aggressive.
That makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit it out. This is all for the fans. Thrilling end again. Another blank for another end for the fans here. This is amazing. Thank you to Team Way and Team Levinski for this.
I mean, we're seeing some nice straight up easy control weight hitting by both teams.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the teams are managing each shot really well.
And it doesn't look like there's a lot. I mean, sheet 1, the D event has some rocks in play, but lots. Oh, and of course the trophy event has John Baty and Raj have lots of rocks in play, but
Right.
But the middle 3 sheets seem to have pretty open ends so far.
Seems all teams are just trying to get their feet under them for the first couple of ends, and then perhaps in the last 4 ends we'll see some action.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
absolutely go right
Let's
now.
actually go.
Blair keeping this straight.
Eric making it look easy. Trading hits up and down the sheet.
Peter just rolling out there.
Might see Team Levinski try a different position for this rock coming up. See if we can go to the wings.
Trying to force an error out of the Way team in a path they haven't seen yet.
Last rock here coming on sheet 2. Got a draw from McMichael against 3, and he makes it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Doesn't even have his hood up yet, so we will alert the fans when and if the hood comes up on his
And
sweater.
that is trouble for Team McMichael once that hood comes up.
He's invincible.
He'll be locked in. Eric coming to the tee line, and Chris Way taking no time to call the hit.
We've got a shot here from Graham Singer. And he just scores his 1. It looks like that might have been for 4. Great attempt.
Mm-hmm.
But ties up the game.
Quite vibey music they have playing.
I know.
I really like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have the
0-5.
opportunity to come to High Park during finals night tonight, it's such a great time. There's so many people around. There's great curling. There's good drinks.
Kitchen is open till 10.
Kitchen's open till 10.
Bar's open till
2.
Question mark.
whenever you want.
Mistake there from Levinski, Team Levinski, flashing their hit. So now Way is looking to put up another rock,
Splitting the rings.
splitting the rings. More celebrity curlers have appeared.
Celebrity appearance from the McMichael family. We've got John and Jody.
Mm-hmm. John was part of the mixed team that won last night.
And
then
the Monday Create Your Own team, champions, double
Yes.
champion this year.
Double champion.
Quite a legend.
Jody McMichael. And Jody's my longtime teammate. Grace's more recently time teammate.
My only women, like, you are my Wednesday women.
You are a McCutcheon.
That's it. I am a McMichael.
We are keeping
By
track.
extension, so is Alice, regardless of who she plays with.
We are keeping track of the status of Mike McCutcheon's hood
Excellent.
on his
Not up
hoodie.
yet.
When it comes up, we will be alerting the fans.
When it comes up, game's over.
That's what we
exactly.
said.
That's
McMichael's
exactly
in
what
trouble.
we said. McMichael's
Yeah.
in trouble.
To take his hat off, though.
So here we have a double attempt. On
Oh,
sheet
what a
3.
Excellent.
What a nice
shot.
shot, Zach.
I will say I'm surprised that the Way team didn't go to the other wing. Instead, they decided to group their rocks, giving a double opportunity, and now opening up the opportunity for a blank.
Maybe they were concerned if they switched gears, split the rings, that Team Levinski would freeze on it potentially. But, you know, they've been hitting this whole end. I'm not sure that they would switch gears, but you never know.
Never know.
It's finals weekend. Who knows?
Finals weekend.
Mm-hmm. Front end working hard on this one. Trying to get it to the wings for Chris. Or in the ring, sorry. Great sweep.
Nice place, top 4.
Mm-hmm.
You could see in the corner of your screen there, Rob Gray, just an animal on the sweep, on the broom.
Rob Gray is, I have the pleasure of playing with Rob Gray on Tuesday nights, and he is a fantastic sweeper.
He can make rocks move like nobody else.
Nobody's business.
Do a little
Rob Gray.
dance.
Eric himself holding that rock straight.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, too, is an excellent sweeper. Still trading back to trading hits now here on sheet 3. Looks really like we're going to be blank at this end as well.
Oh, big mistake on here from Chris Way. Just seemed to float on him.
Yeah.
And they were sweeping to curl that kind of the whole way and flashed it wide. So Team Levinski taking advantage of this. Maybe this was what they were strategizing from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it out, and they just knew that run on the 8-foot path there. It's an impossible rock to hit. And split the rings and get your deuce that way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the strategy just, falls in your lap and you just go with it.
And it's wonderful.
So last rock coming down. Coming to their side rings one.
This is looking maybe. Sweepers are off it. They're concerned it's a little heavy.
I don't know if Patrick Morris has anything to do with it.
Through the back.
What a mistake.
Bit of a mistake.
We won for Team Levinski, so we are all tied up after 3. With a score of 1-1.
That last rock coming up here on sheet 5, our trophy event. We've got Rajan who has the hammer. This might be a shot for 3 here if he can get to the nose of that or even high side. Versus Team Baty.
Rajan and his team on Tuesdays were the winner of the D event in the mixed league.
Okay, last rock coming here on sheet 5, then we'll switch back to our feature game. Looks like another open end anyways on sheet 3 with Levinski throwing it in the rings. Let's see if Rajan can nail this.
Lots of sweeping for curl, it looks like happening.
Just a bit wide.
Just a bit. Oh.
Oh, what a great attempt.
What a good try.
Another open end here. Seemed to be a little bit scared to throw guards and draws.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we didn't see the Chris Way team throwing up a corner, trying to force the issue, but perhaps they're waiting for another miss.
Oh, we're putting up a guard here.
Huge. It's huge. Way and Co. will try to roll behind the guard. Generate their 2 that way.
Peter Kambalis here throwing the rock. Looks like Patrick's trying to make it curl. And a little roll out for Peter.
So we are drawing around our 1 guard that we have thrown. Exciting time.
Exciting times. By Eric, who before the game, I went around to all the players here in our main event file and asked them if they had, you know, an unfun fact or fun fact about themselves. And Eric's unfun fact was that he's only fun when he's not being asked, like when he's not being asked to provide fun facts.
Not good on the spot.
No,
Maybe not very spontaneous.
maybe, but like he's in a duck shirt.
I mean, yes, you could. The creativity. He's a
There's
you
a lot
can't
of
put a lot of
things that
people
could
on
be
the
fun.
spot.
Just
Obviously-
came to the back 12 with his draw.
Fun fact: myself, and Alice, and a few other members at High Park are playing beach volleyball together this summer. So that's really exciting. Starting in May.
Does your team have a name?
Not yet. Oh, actually, we might have a name. I will look to see if we've come up with that.
Team Way trying to come around the guard themselves, ending up back 4.
Yes, our team name is Notorious DIG.
Oh, the notorious dig. Love it. Apropos for beach volleyball.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of action with Team Way drawing to the back 4 here, giving Zach an opportunity to freeze to it behind the guard that they threw. Decent amount of ice. We played here last night, and it was curling nicely at the end. If you were at all heavy or had an outward release, it would run pretty straight. But if you got into that 4-foot line, it would curl nicely. So
Sweepers think that it's a little hot, backing off.
Blair trying to
Curl it.
curl it, maybe slow it down.
Tippy tap the blue, perhaps. Pushing it back. But I believe the blue is still shot.
Does appear that way. Chris taking a good look at it. Yeah, they're going to draw on the guard, sit 2 or 1. Likely 2. I mean, I guess the camera's angled in blue's favor here, but it looks pretty clearly blue. But Chris is...
He's looking at it hard.
Yep.
From my vantage point, it looks quite like blue.
Alice doing the work here in the booth, standing up and leaning across the table for us all.
Maybe fatherhood is blurring his vision a bit.
Perhaps. I mean, he might be tired.
He could be very tired.
The cutest. Shout out Percy.
Shout out to Percy. I don't know if he's still in the building, but
Oh
man,
my goodness.
he
That
is the
baby
sweetest
is
little thing.
He is so sweet and so
Yeah.
cute. Shout out Jane and Chris for Percy.
Rock's curling. The weight doesn't look too bad.
It's like it wants to stop on the tee line. Stopping, slicing the tee line in half.
Calling board weight. Trying to hit and flop under the guard. You could call the double here. I'm not sure if they have the whole rock. Not really necessary, though. If you can get it behind the guard, you've got a really good chance to put a lot of pressure on Team Way. Team Levinski were the aggregate winners on Thursday nights. They took their photo. This year, High Park went the extra mile and got some professional photos done of our aggregate champions. Oh, wow. What a plan B there.
What a plan B double.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw them take their photo on Thursday night.
Because we're here.
I was here. I work the bar here. I don't leave. This is my home.
This is your home away from home. Oh, on sheet 2, just providing the update that the hood is now up.
Oh, wait, can we see the hood?
Can we see the hood?
We
The
can't
hood is
see
now up. The hood is up on McMichael.
Oh,
on
there we
sheet
go.
2.
There's the hood. I hope everyone put money on blue because the hood is up.
Back on sheet 3.
Oh. Just high side there. And flashes. Levinski's going to come draw around the guard that they threw. The guard seems to be working for them. I think maybe Team Way should look into throwing a guard next end.
Perhaps.
I would agree. I think guards are always a good option when you're trying to score points.
Trying
Guards
to generate
good.
some offense.
GG.
Mm-hmm.
Guards are good.
My philosophy of curling is it's always better to score more than the other team.
Okay. Yes.
Correct.
Well, yes.
That's generally how you end up on the plus side.
I'm so sad that curling is over.
Oh,
I will just say that.
Grace,
I
know
love
Bart-
being here.
We
I'm
love
here all the
curling.
time. We have such amazing members. I have such amazing teammates. And it's just such a wonderful community here. We do have pickleball over the summer. If anybody's interested in joining, I know Kevin Hogan leads the pickleball here, and it's a lot of fun. We have lawn tennis as well, but yeah, I'm sad. Curling's over.
I know.
Mm.
My knees and back and right hip disagree.
And
with
your
my s-
family, I'm
and
sure.
my family disagree with this, but I too miss the curling season once it comes to an end here at High Park.
Well, it always feels like such a long season, and all of a sudden it's over.
And then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then what do? Then we meet at the High Park, at the baseball diamonds.
At the
and
baseball
watch
diamonds?
the Krimbali children.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Zach or West just came up a little light there. I think they'd seen a lot of rocks run pretty straight and be pretty quick. So it just made a little bit of an over adjustment, trying to make that top 4 draw really nicely. But still forcing Chris Way to make a really nice draw here. Try to generate the skipper's deuce. Score update for sheet 1. Greg King with almost a Yahtzee. He got 4 in the second end, so he's up 4-1.
Looks to be in a little bit of trouble this end with. Looks to be a little bit of trouble this end with 2 blue rocks around the 4-foot. Having a big team discussion, deciding on what the best way to remedy that is.
Kevin Sims getting ready to curl this. He's got his broom hamburger style. Trying to, oh, it is curling.
It's curling. Getting around that.
Gotta
Getting
curl for
around that.
distance.
Gotta go.
and
Gotta sweep
curl.
for distance and curl.
What a sweep.
Great
Great
sweep.
shot.
Great team shot by Chris Way.
Big cheers from the crowd here.
Big cheers from the crowd.
Looks like Team Levinski is looking at potentially running one of their yellows back. Doesn't look that easy. I mean, it looks like it could jam. Either one. You have to hit this pretty perfect. The draw is there. They haven't thrown many draws the outturn path coming home, so it might be a bit of a guess. So they are electing for the run back. Just on the nose, I believe. Even if they clip the back one, they'll be sitting dead buried.
I am surprised they're not throwing the draw because I think we did see one draw come that direction this end. And it just seems like an easier shot, but I guess it's whatever the team thinks they're more likely to make.
As someone from Winnipeg, I bet this high, hard hit is comfortable for Wes.
But yet no tuck slide.
No tuck slide. Very interesting. I do wonder, do they teach it there?
I don't know.
They must.
I believe they do.
Sweeping to curl.
Oh,
Just too
just
straight there.
just wide.
And we've got a draw for 2 for Team Way.
Big draw for 2 coming up here for Team Way. Excited to see the initial hand signals from Peter.
Absolutely. Currently, Peter is not speaking.
Oh, it looks like it's
Little
up,
heavy.
up.
Can't go.
Back line
Back
with the
yeah.
hip tap. Oh, back 8 with the double 4s.
Yeah, just needs to come off. They just got to let it settle. Wes going in for the sweep.
Back
and
4.
just enough. And we're getting cheers from the crowd.
Cheers from the crowd upstairs here at High Park.
And that is a 2 on the board for Team Way.
2 on the board. So Chris Way did not provide me a fun fact about himself, but luckily his teammate Kevin Sims did.
Excellent.
And Kevin Sims' unfun fact about Chris Way was that he's not curling for glory. He's only curling for the hugs.
Okay.
The team hugs.
Right. I had the pleasure of curling with Chris and Peter and Kevin just last weekend at the Silver Tankard.
Yes, congratulations to
with-
run all the way to the final.
Yes, Grace was also on the team, and we made it to the final. We just came up short in the final. And I can attest to Chris being not giving away hugs for free, but he will give them away, or he will give a hug when the moment seems right.
Yes, begrudging eye roll hugs.
Yes.
Hello, Greg.
Celebrity appearance.
Celebrity appearance. Greg watched his one of the other Kellys of High Park come play against us today and was victorious. And we got a Kelly's picture. All the Kellys of High Park that were here, you took a picture of us, which I love. Thank
Will
you,
there be a
Greg.
Lisa photo?
There is a Lisa. He also took a Lisa photo of all the
course.
Lisas of High Park.
We have another celebrity appearance here. We've got Shipmaker, Jessica Shipmaker.
Ships. Arr, ships. One of my favorite
Say
curling
goodbye
pirates.
to Alice for now.
Bye, Alice.
Thank you so much for your input and your insight. Love you so much.
She's the best.
She is.
She is the best. Oh, you got to play with Alice today.
I've got to play with Alice lots.
Yes. Lucky you, ships. Arr, ships. We have announced to the fans that the hood is up.
Just take a look, another look at the hood up action on sheet 2.
So what do we think the next shot's going to be?
For sheet 2?
No, sheet 3.
We believe Kevin Sims is going to,
Throwing a guard, I believe.
yes, guarding the
Maybe
rock
top
that's in the
12?
back four.
Guard their own.
Be
Yeah.
in.
We did see a corner guard go up from Team Levinski, trying to generate their 2 that way. Way just seems to be on the ball with their hits, so they're not going to get that easy split the rings deuce.
Showing half of the. Oh no, showing all. No half.
Fully top 8. Double is there, so Levinski is just going to ignore them
Double's there.
and go behind the corner.
Getting waves from Peter Krumbalis. Giving waves back to
My brother Sims is out there. He's a cool guy too.
This is a draw.
He's shaking his head though. He knows we're talking about him. You can tell.
Yeah, we're drawing around the corner. We're sweeping to curl. Trying to get this buried. It's working.
Lots of room.
He is doing it.
But is it too
It looks a little
heavy to
deep.
Stop.
He needs to stop.
What a shot. Very
Nice
nice.
shot
Nice shot.
by Blair, managed by his teammates, Eric and Wes. I also curled mixed with Blair a long time ago on Tom Deary's team.
And,
And great, Blair is a lovely person to be out on the ice with.
of course,
Do you curl with anyone that's not? I just don't think you do.
I don't, there's
Good
so
judge of
many
character.
lovely
Yeah.
people here at High Park to curl with. We're very lucky that we have lots of lovely people here to curl with at High Park. Peter Krumbalis now with the draw, I believe.
guard maybe?
I think they're guarding, but it looks like it's running a bit.
Coming around the top.
Coming around. Nice weight.
Really nice shot.
Great shot by Peter.
Excellent shot, Peter Krumbalis. Thought it was up. Hand signals say maybe I thought it was a little up, but it looks good.
Lots of hand signals on Teamway. Post Paul up.
Post Paula.
I think post Paul up, he just wants to touch his butt.
Slap it a little bit.
Well,
Any excuse. Any
Yeah.
excuse to touch the butt.
It's quite funny. I played Silver Tankard with Teamway, minus Patrick
You
plus
sure did.
Rob Curry, who I curl with on Tuesdays. Shout out to Rob. We won last night. Amazing.
Ooh,
Great
mixed
teammates.
champs.
And throughout the week, it was actually quite interesting seeing Peter develop his communication style. And after the game, we would debrief what in fact some of these things meant. And Chris still did not know what back 8 was, even though Peter continued to do it throughout the game. Back 8, T-line, back line, it changed every time, and Chris was always it was always a surprise to him.
Did we ever figure out what this was?
It's close,
Oh, okay.
I think. Something
Come
like
see,
that.
come sa.
Come see,
come
come
saw.
saw.
That was
Bit
a
of
nice
A,
shot.
bit of B.
Eric made a nice shot. Getting his rock.
Oh, I like that. That's
in-
good. That's a good call.
in
Freeze to
front.
that one.
Mhm.
The hit's a little risky, so.
I believe Mike McCutcheon just made a really nice shot. I can hear Jody.
The fans went wild.
Fans went wild.
Okay, team meeting about this. It's interesting. Freezing around the corner guard is always a little risky when you don't have the hammer. But the hit on the top 8 it's a little.
It's a little dicey. You can't. There's lots that can go wrong. They don't want to make the shot for them.
No.
I love how Peter has blasted down the ice to give his room and hand signals to the conversation that Patrick and Chris are having. Tomorrow,
Begging people to make eye contact.
Begging people
Begging
to listen
people.
to his
in fact,
gestures.
yes, one of his fun facts was, "Please help me. They won't let me talk." That was one of Peter's fun facts for today.
A lot of combo on this shot. Key shot here in the 5th end.
What did we land on?
I think they decided to come around.
Okay.
Looks like it with that ice.
Okay.
Come around the top yellow,
I
Interesting.
think so.
back to put the rocks back in the forefoot.
Yeah.
Seems like one of Team Levinski's strengths is their hitting, and to wrap one around the top 8 yellow, might leave a run double for Team Levinski to sit 3, but they're deciding to take a little risk here. Up 2.
Sims is motioning. It's a 3, so maybe they're guarding. Oh, they're guarding. They're going top 12, trying to freeze to that yellow.
Very interesting.
I don't hate that.
Nope. No, playing a little aggressively. I like it. The
Because if
fans
they
will
ever
love
hit
that.
it, then doesn't get their blue rock. I like it. I like
That's
the
a nice
call.
shot.
Nice shot.
Great execution and management by the team on that shot.
Look at all that communication happening out there.
There's a lot of something going on.
Always a lot of something going on with that team. Let's just hope it didn't involve a 7-cheese lasagna that Peter ate, because then I feel sorry for all of them after having been Peter Cabales' longtime teammate and know what 7-cheese lasagnas
You're
do
not
to
supposed to
them.
tell all of his secrets.
Well,
Yeah.
another one of his fun facts is he would have a successful final state if he made it through without crapping his pants. So I feel like
I mean,
he's
that's
opened the
fair.
door to have
He
this discussion.
has. That's true. Wide open.
And I also feel like he would encourage this.
Yes.
Well, Avi. Right now, they're all thinking, who let all of those people in the booth? That's all I know.
The fine ladies of High Park are here in the booth today.
So Team Levinski's axles are turning here. We're trying to figure out how we can generate 2. I think they're going to tap things around.
They're going
here.
to jiggle it.
It looks like they're going to jiggle it.
Just a little jiggle on men's finals night.
Got to do it. As a front end player, I feel like when this shot is called where you're just trying to change angles up, I always feel very involved, because you're either sweeping to like keep it straight, or sweeping to make it curl, or sweeping to like create that space. As a back end player, you're just solely focused on line and trying to provide that
This one looks heavy and wide.
slight changing of angles.
Actually,
I
not
don't
to
think the
rub
angles
salt on the
helped
wound,
them
but
at
it did
all.
make it much worse
Yeah.
for Levinski, because now Chris can hit that blue and have no risk of that yellow jamming on their back blue.
Yeah. It did not do anything for them at all.
That goose shirt, maybe he needs to take it off.
Take off the goose shirt.
The luck of the goose or the heron.
Oh, they're drawing around.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Maybe because the stagger, you can't.
The stagger
that blue is
doesn't- the
tough to get
stagger,
rid of.
You can't get rid of that blue. And if they could open it up if they ever hit it. I like the draw around. Or that.
Okay.
I liked your first call, Chris White, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
not sure I love that call.
Maybe it's just a little straighter in this line.
Could be. They've thrown the draw a few times.
They have.
Alice coming in clutch, delivering tacos to me.
Tacos,
at
that
The
is
the booth.
sister. What
What
a
What a
sister.
wonderful sister. I love her so much. She is the best.
Tacos in the booth.
Tacos in the booth.
I love this for you, Grace.
Thank you.
Oh,
Still
they
nursing
went
all of
back. They
those-
went back to the draw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they went to the guard.
Patrick looking like he's given it to his sweepers to manage for him. Hi, Jody McCutcheon.
Jody peeking around the corner.
Hello, Jody.
All of our friends are here. Pretty good guard.
I don't
what
know
I
if hitting
expected
this there does a lot for them.
So does this bring the drag effect or gear effect into it, or do you think they're just trying to release
I think they're just trying to release it.
Susan Crimbalis, hello. Another
All of our
surprise
teamies are here.
face.
Who's next?
I don't know.
Who's gonna peep around the corner?
I hope it's Kira McLaughlin, personally.
Same.
She's there. I mean,
She is there. She's around.
she didn't get the memo yet.
So is that deciding to just kind of bump the yellow so that he can separate the blue and the yellow
I think they just want to get some angle changeage happening.
to potentially leave themselves a double to get out of trouble?
We need some changes.
They didn't call a lot of weight. They indicated that they just kind of want to hit the inside of the blue and then roll. And I think try and just move the angles there. Like Grace said, trying to generate something.
Anything,
Anything.
please.
It's tough. Team Wei has not allowed them to generate much in this end. And hard on the carve early.
Eric leaning on it. If this doesn't roll out, ugh, okay.
It's a little heavy, but they kept their shooter in the rings.
I like the hit.
Currently, Team Wei is sitting 2.
You think so?
I can't tell
Yeah,
between
they're
the
sitting
top
2.
blue and the back yellow, but it looks like
They're
from
sitting 2.
Okay.
Confident,
Confident 2 from Ships.
I am confident.
as you should be.
Look.
As the C event
Look.
winner.
As a C event winner, I know all.
The great oracle of sea eventness. I have conquered sea.
It's the best trophy, best drinking trophy.
Best drinking
It truly
trophy.
is. And Alice did not know you won a trophy for winning the C event. Huge surprise.
I know.
What a
we
wonderful
will be
surprise.
we will be drinking out of it later.
Yes.
Best trophy. We agree,
It's
Jody.
the best
McCutcheon.
trophy.
It
Can
is
you
the
tell
best
Kira to do a pop in, please?
Okay, so they are keeping
They're
the
sticking,
pedal
they're sticking
down.
With, yeah, they are just all in.
Drawn around.
All in on the aggression.
Yeah.
Drawn around where they want this rock to stop, ladies.
There she is.
is.
You were the only missing face.
And Bernice. We need Bernice as well to
To fully
full circle.
full circle of
Teamies.
Team
shout outs
McClutch.
of Team McCutcheon.
I'm just the interloper.
But what an interloper you are, Ships.
I do my best.
For real.
Does this look
This looks. Well, there's some
Oh,
back.
we've got the
back
back-
eightage.
back 8-inch?
Back eight.
Back
We're
four.
tapping
Back
our-
four.
Back 4, we're tapping our hips. We're showing the big 4 fingers.
Looks like it is back 8.
Ooh, back 12. It's a little heavy from Patrick. It gives potentially an out to Team Levinski here. They can draw and freeze to that blue rock on the back button. Back
You have
forefoot.
to now. You got to stop playing the hit game now, right? Little wide on the release.
Going hard on this.
Eric really leaning.
Sweep. Here it comes, curling up. Annette Haley, our Crisp Wanted Memorial Award winner for the 25-26 season. Hello, Annette. How are you?
I'm good. Do you have a question for me, or we're just commenting what's happening?
We're watching sheet 3.
Okay.
We're also like just making generalizations across all the sheets.
How come it smells so good in here?
Alice brought
Grace has tacos.
She has tacos. Tacos of Glory.
So we got a good close game.
Bernice.
Oh, and Bernice.
We
Full
have
circle.
Full,
Full
all of Team
circle.
McCutcheon has now provided their smiles. Here we have Chris Way shooting. You can see it here.
Okay.
Looks a little hot.
It looks a little hot. Is Chris
They're not panicking.
Chris is just trying to draw up to the yellow rock, I assume, Ships?
Yeah.
They need to curl that a bit.
It's a little
they
heavy.
do.
They need to wait it's a little hot. It's running a little hot.
Spicy. It's a spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
Oh, just around the back. Leaving an opportunity for Team Levinski here. Get another one on the lid.
Two tough teams.
Congratulations, Annette.
Thank you very much. I was totally shocked and still
Oh,
a little shocked.
well deserved.
I'll be a little bit more prepared at the women's closing dinner. I was just in the left-handers field.
Oh, nice, in Oakville.
Fantastic.
You had a great time?
We had a great time. 48 teams.
Ooh.
We got the consolation. We were in the consolation.
Nice.
So we were very happy in that position.
You and all the lefties.
Shoutouts all around.
It was so great.
Do you play with any lefties, Ships?
I have played with Mr. Steve Davis. He is a lefty. I have played with Miss Chrissy Cadoran. She is a lefty.
I get to play with Mr. Rob Gray. who
He is lefty. Yes.
I haven't seen him do the lefty skill though.
I think I believe he has in the past. I believe we've first.
There were 4 High Park teams.
Oh, nice. Represent, lefties represent. Here we go. Eric carrying Wes's draw here. Trying to get it down on top of the one they have.
Yeah,
Very nice shot made by Team Levinski.
great job, Eric.
Play the run
It looks like
on the top 12 one.
they're thinking about that.
It looks pretty good if you can hit right on the nose. You kill your back 4 blue, but I don't think you care.
Electing the run back. Pressure shot from Way here to get them out of trouble. Here goes Chris Way.
That's a heater.
It's a heater. Peter curling.
Looks pretty close. Oh, just peeled it away.
Big opportunity here for Team Levinski on, I think it's their last rock. Draw one more. It doesn't look like there's a lot of
There's
room
not a
to
lot of room.
squeezy that rock in,
I
but
think
if
you got a tappy tap.
tippity tap taps. Goes Wes with his draw.
So nice draw weight.
Does look like a nice draw way to net. Eric just keeping it clean. Now we got both the sweepers trying to pull it into place. Draw for 3. Team Levinski now up. 4-3 after the 5th end.
Thank you, Annette. It was lovely seeing you. Look forward to seeing you on the dance floor later.
Yes. My favorite spot.
You don't dance.
No, I'm the least fun person in
Yeah.
this booth. Or at the women's closing dinner. Maybe we should give the fans an update around the horn here.
Let me pull up what colors who. I'm not as familiar with the men's curlers, although I
think you've
play on
got
Tuesdays.
King is yellow. On
Sheet
one.
one, yes. We've got Corneman is up 6-4 over King on sheet 1. Sheet 2 is the McMichael versus Farr game, or Farr / McCutcheon. And it looks like
Blue is up 1.
blue is up 1. They don't have the hammers, so they're trying to force the other team. They're up 4-3. Sheet 4, we have Singer versus Brokx, and I believe Singer is down 3-1, and this might be last rock coming. A hit for potentially 3.
Ooh, game-changing hit here from Graham Singer.
We've got Baty and Burman. Not sure what happened in the 4th end, but Baty was up 4-1 and is calling the first rock, so they might have stolen in the 4th end. We will see. I'll keep you updated.
Team Way's turn to throw the corner, generate something.
High corner guard from Kevin Sims.
That 3 in the 5th end has got to be a big momentum changer.
Big momentum
Looks like
changer.
Way was all over them, and then they pop a 3.
They were playing the aggressive game.
They were
It was not aggressive.
rolling the dice a little bit.
Yeah. Think maybe got a little greedy.
Playing for the fans. I
Playing
think
for
the
the
fans were
fans.
just begging for it, and they gave them what they wanted.
The crowd went wild.
The crowd,
downstairs.
they are going wild. It is wild down here.
And up here.
And
Everywhere is wild.
everywhere.
Blair, I think that was supposed to be a guard, slid a little deep into top 12. Chris electing to hit.
Oh, big update for sheet 5. Baty with the steal of 3, now up 7-1 over
boy.
Burman.
Barn, like big
In the
scores in
trophy
the
event.
trophy event.
We love it, and there will be every rock and play in this end. and
100%.
That's what we love.
Peter on the curl, trying to make sure they get a piece of this rock.
Whiskers it and doesn't eliminate the yellow.
Mr. Sims will not be happy with that.
I love Kevin Sims. Can I just say that? They
Yes,
are,
yes,
like,
you can.
I love Kevin Sims.
I too love Kevin Sims.
Great guy. Great guy.
Amazing guy. Repeat customer of Grace Bake That, my baking company, by the way. He's so
bless.
loyal and lovely.
Yes, with a recent podcast shout out.
That was so, I was so geeked about that. That's
yeah,
so
that's
nice.
big.
My friends John and Robbie, they're
Broom Brothers just shouting you out.
Yeah.
One hangout in Toronto at
That's
Rock
all
League
it
and you're a
takes.
superstar.
Yep. I think a few more baked goods to get it more in the future, but that can easily be done.
I thoroughly enjoyed the baked goods that were for sample last night. Grace.
Yes,
Yes.
lemon loaf.
The cinnamon buns.
Oh, I'd miss the cinnamon buns. I just saw lemon
Chips.
loaf.
I went straight for the cinnamon bun chips. Are we trying to run the garden to double out that yellow rock?
I think that's a
I think
bonus.
you have to. Yeah. Keep it open now that you're in a little bit of trouble. I think Team Way wanting to score in 6 for sure.
Close to the side one.
Straight peel.
Ooh.
Bad luck
And
on
a
the stuff.
broom.
Where'd the broom come from? Whose broom is that? That was odd.
Not from our sheet.
No. Just mystery. Even Mr. Krimbalis is wondering where that broom came
Very
from.
bizarre.
Is Eric's putting the guard back up?
Looks
the
that
center.
way.
Blair's knifing this over.
Knife! Nice shot from Eric.
I think Chris can see a little bit, or I guess Peter from the hack.
Looks like you've got at least half.
Chris just saying if you get to the guard, that's okay,
Yeah.
which is true. You'd be hitting it thin because you're going for the one in the house, so you presumably won't hit it very thick, and then you roll
You
low.
want the roll behind your corner, but might as well use it. You put it up there.
Got to be close, getting the yep lows, getting the curl
Get
straights.
a little more closer to center.
Patrick working it over. Does eliminate a yellow. Zach hosts trivia at High Park. I'm not sure how frequently he does it, but it does seem like it's quite often, and it's always a hit.
In the summer, they do it every 2 weeks.
It's always a hit.
And there's
He
been a
ran
couple during the curling season, which has been fun.
Yep. He ran a women's night
He did.
trivia for us, our last
Regular season game.
regular season game.
That
We
was
had a
super
mini
fun.
trivia. That was very fun. And the caterers at the club, new this year, gave us the biggest platter of nacho chips I've ever seen in
Biggest
my
platter of
entire
nacho
life.
chips.
So excited for all the chips.
Yeah, there was so many chips.
Sometimes all you
and
think
dips.
about are chips. Because you really, really like chips. Zach
Drawing another one right in.
Yeah, I think given where the broom's at, where Wes is standing, I believe they're trying to come around.
Think they're trying to bury or just get another one in there?
I mean, who hates being buried top four?
Little Christmas tree action, maybe?
I
Maybe
do
some
like the Christmas
treeage.
tree. This looks like it's running a little bit.
Eric seems to be taking control of the sweeping. He seems to be on the
Is he?
inside of on both.
Carving this.
I mean, sometimes if somebody's really excited and half your age, you let them sweep
You
those
just-
runs. Grace, I believe you've witnessed this phenomenon with me on the ice.
If they're very excited, just
And
let
Eric,
them
take
do
the
it.
wheel.
Helps if they're half your age.
That is helpful.
Bonus points if you have a.
I got
Duck sweater.
complimented at Silver Tankard. One of our oppositions lumped me in with the 26, 28-year-olds.
Amazing.
And was like, yeah, you're the same age as them. And if I multiplied, you guys wouldn't get all of your ages. We wouldn't get close. And I was like, I don't think I was old. You don't know how old I am, but thank you.
That's so nice. That's the nicest thing anyone's
isn't it
ever
great?
said.
So good. Speaking of excellent sweeping,
Kevin Sims.
Kevin Sims and Peter Krimbalis putting this rock right where it
A
needs to
little
be.
more, a little more, a little
Gotta
more.
go, go,
What a
go, go, go.
shot.
Nice shot.
Yellow still shot, but great shot. Good team effort on that one.
Zach still completing his pre-shot routine, getting ready, here to launch. Here's Zach.
Eric's cleaning it. The weight's got to be close. They just want this tucked a little around, nice and tight, close to the rings. Blair curling it a little bit. That's a nice shot.
That's a great shot.
Good placement.
Double peel?
Double peel.
Maybe you get lucky. Oh, just single.
Oh, just single.
peel. All right, they're giving it a go. Why not?
Why not?
6-10, finals night. You got to do what you got to do.
Do you have any other fun facts for us?
I sure do. Well, I did ask Patrick if he had an unfun fact about himself.
Oh,
and
did he have an
He did. He said that he's very sad that he's never climbed Mount Everest and that he had no shout-outs to give this game.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my.
Well, after seeing many Mount Everest documentaries and, YouTube vlogs, does anyone really want to climb Mount Everest? It seems kind of awful, actually.
It doesn't seem like something that's...
I'm not sure that's something to be sad
You
about.
could lose, like, toes, fingers.
We want Patrick all in one piece.
We
love
don't
our
want him to
Patrick.
lose any
We
of
love
our
our Patrick
limbs.
Morris.
No, yeah. I'm shocked he didn't share any of his concussion fun fact stories. We learned that he's had like 9 big ones and
Oh, dear.
small ones too at Taste and Throw.
I've
It
had
was-
6 myself.
Yeah, he's has.
6 concussions?
I played rugby.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow.
I didn't get any playing rugby.
Really?
Yeah,
What position were you?
I was inside center and winger. I
Outside
was
center.
fast,
Me too, back in the day, back in my utes.
but we were young.
we
When we were young.
You got a bit of a jello head, G.
That's amazing, actually. You're brilliant, by the way, too. Like, that's what's blowing me away.
She is. Imagine what she'd be like without the concussion.
Imagine unstoppable. You're already a supermom and human.
Oh, great.
Another good guard. Put it
That's a
back.
Guard, putting it back. It's going to be tough. What's his Chris Way got to cook up here in order to generate the knot steel?
Do you ever just
Do you
run
play the head
yellow?
now? Yeah, I think you do, even though it's not your rock. Nose looks pretty close, no?
They've got nose. It is a hair high. You don't throw it very hard. You could
No, you
could
don't
just
need a
throw
lot.
hacky boardy.
Boardy.
I like hacky boardy.
Leave it to your 2 excellent sweepers.
It's hard to get Peter to stop sweeping, actually. So he is ready to go at all times.
I have to say,
He's on the carving side, so maybe he'll be a little tamer.
and like it takes time to do those hand signals.
Takes a lot of time. There's a lot of effort that is needing to go into that.
So there's probably time he's not sweeping because he's busy hand signaling.
I'm also concerned because I don't think we've established what hacky boardy in the hand signal for that
Are we
is.
gonna see
So we
this?
might
We
there
might see
be
a new. Oh, I see him doing some movements,
miscommunication.
getting ready.
Pointing. Let's see.
All right, let's go, Mr. Way. See what you got. This looks like a little more than hacky boardy with this ice.
Yeah, it looks more like
Like a control
Control-y?
shot. Yeah.
Hi, Susan Corvallis. Oh,
Looks
Cleaning
close.
cleaning it.
Cleaning it. We're carving it.
We're carving. Peter's on the carve.
Just got to get to the line. It's nice visually as a sweeper when you know how far you need to carve it.
Oh, are we sticking? We're nibbling on the side.
Well, Wes has to throw a really nice guard here, or I think Chris can follow on that turn. and tap them for 2.
Yep. Agree.
Scoring in 6 is really important here. Just throwing a guard, pretty much putting it exactly where it was before, even maybe a hair more tucked.
Here comes Wes. Blair on the carve. I feel like you can't jump the carve on those guards too early or else you have a tendency to overcook them.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
good spot though.
That's in a good spot.
I'm not sure how Chris is. Yeah, he's got this angle run.
He's got a similar shot.
You think he does have the same shot?
It's pretty close. He just needs to make contact with the blue.
He's not going for it though.
No, he's
He is
not.
going for this
Send it.
angle run.
He's sending the blue.
It's for 2. Maybe that's the deciding choice.
Couldn't it be
1 versus
even
2.
worse, though? Couldn't you do some bad things?
Yes, we
Yes.
in fact experienced that in our game today.
You
It-
can
it
corner
looks
run, and the worst things can happen.
Worst things.
Oh, I
You
did
can-
see the worst
you
thing.
can
double
happen
out
in
it
the
out.
game. I did see that one.
Double out your own rock to handshakes.
I did witness that. It's unfortunate series of events.
So we're going for this angle run for 2. He's trying to cross the face of the blue to stick for 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to
This is a
stick for
tough
2,
shot.
actually.
Very
I think that's just for 1.
difficult shot here from this way.
It's not whipping it.
Throw in the workable rate. Weight.
It's got to go.
Oh,
I think he's close here.
We're on
It's
the
really
yep woes. We're
close.
on the yep woes. Oh.
Does he have this?
Chris.
What a
what a
shot.
shot!
Let's go.
Wow.
Chris
What a-
Way with the
Mr.
angle
Wade
run.
coming in clutch for his team as skipper.
He wants this.
He wants this.
He wants this bad.
And look, just calm, composed.
Deep breaths.
No smiles.
Just no smiles. Serious business.
And throwing a guard. We love to see it. Tie game. 2 ends to play.
Let's go.
1 hammer each.
1 hammer each. Let's go.
What an exciting final. All the finals have been very exciting
They have.
all weekend. Everyone bringing their playoff intensity.
There is a change in vibe in playoff season
There is
here
big
at High Park.
vibes.
I mean, it's very relaxed. Everyone, but once playoffs start,
No
Game
more.
faces.
it's game faces for sure.
Yeah, the tension and the intensity was high on the women's draw.
Big time. No, you can't leave Chris that. You can't leave Chris that angle run. You
Not
can't.
with that kind of
It's every
weight.
time.
Not with that weight.
No.
Blair trying to go around the guard that Kevin Sims has put up.
Eric is not touching this one.
A little hot. We come to the rest here in the back. Sweeping it to Barry.
Chris making that shot is great for his team in scoring one, but it's also a huge momentum changer for what was a difficult end.
Yep.
They weren't able to really generate anything, not really being able to connect on their runbacks or their peels. And so that's a big relief and a big point swing. Peter on this.
Trying to hold that straight line.
Line's great if the weight's there.
Looks like they're coming up to it. Little tap.
Might be more than there.
Yeah.
Hit.
Looks like it's right to the back.
Nice shot, Kevin.
Someone is loud out there right now.
I think sheet 4. Oh, getting unlucky on that hit and roll. Backing it up.
Might be a steal of 2 for Singer, 1 or 2.
After that big 4 spot in N5, now it's going to put him a little further ahead.
Yeah, it looks like sheet 1's taking a little bit of a turn.
Corneman is up now 9-4 over King in the D event. Got last rock's not coming up yet on sheet 2. Team Levinski made a nice shot there. They tapped the back blue, but not so bad.
Little hot.
A little wide, a little heavy. It's not coming up
Not
the way that
coming
they
back.
want. I believe there has been some epic baitying occurring on sheet 5.
It looks like we've got handshakes, yes.
Handshakes.
It was unclear which one would occur.
It is a toss.
It is a toss-up. Would they
toss-up between
counteract
Burman and
one
Baty.
another?
But I believe Baty has.
I think
Baty
that's another,
has
another
baited
steal of
himself to
3,
the-
I
Baty has
believe,
baited. Yes, yes.
to win 10-1 in the trophy event. So congratulations to Team John Baty. Nice shot there. Nice shot.
Again, Team Levinski putting the pressure on Way.
Can you just freeze?
Oh, hello, there's another Kelly of Hyde Park. Kelly Slover making an appearance. Kelly, we may have to retake the picture of Kelly's of Hyde Park now that you're here, so we can up the Kelly count to 4.
There's
There
only
is
4?
There's a lot of rocks going on sheet 2.
I will show the viewers
Oh,
at home.
that is a lot of rocks.
There is a
Yellow has
huge
hammer.
Blue looks like they're sitting 2.
behind the second one behind the tee line, but that one that they just threw is going to be tough to
It's
jiggle
going to be
away.
really tricky.
I'll go back to sheet 2 once they decide on a shot. And
Nice adjustment by Peter.
Yep.
yeah. Just trying to corner freeze again here. Try to get to the inside or unlock these a little
Little
bit.
cheese dog roll across the top.
Love a
Looks
cheese
like he's
dog.
asking for some weight.
Okay.
Like a hack?
I don't know. Who's
Back.
throwing? This is interesting broom placement.
Eric?
Eric is throwing.
That's more than hack.
40?
Looks like it's curling.
Does.
Does.
Looks like
Close here.
Blair on the curl.
Nose or low is a great shot.
definitely got low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice shot. We are approaching Danger Bay for Team Way.
We are approaching Danger Bay for Team Way. They're sitting 3 right now, Levinski.
Yes. Buried with hammer. Team Way can come and freeze, tap some of these around here and try to create some
Yeah.
sort of pocket behind the tee line. Still early-ish in the end. What an exciting game.
Very exciting. G2 has made a decision. Colin McMichael looks like he's going to throw a big, hard in-off. And Colin
Once Peters come to rest, I will switch to sheet 2. See what they can.
There's Patrick
Come up
trying to
with.
come around.
Gotta go hard on this, and we're
Oh,
by.
what a
Got
sweep.
around. What a sweep.
Wow. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Pretty good shot. Looks like Levinski's still sitting 2.
But now there's a blue rock in the
Now
way.
there's a
Here
blue
goes
rock in the
Colin.
way.
Colin can throw
This
the rock
is a big,
very
oh
hard.
boy.
I have tried to keep up to one of those, and I did not.
James trying to keep this straight.
This, oh, good effort. And handshakes on too.
So congratulations to Team Farr / McCutcheon on the B event.
Super spare extraordinaire.
Big discussion at Team Levinski. Three of the 4 teammates weighing in with lots of broom taps.
Well, you want a multiple in this end, and now
You're
with
sitting
that
2.
now with that blue rock where they are, do you go all defense with this many rocks to go? It's a little tricky. Interesting. You guard the other side?
I'm not sure. They
'Cause
papered that blue.
they just threw this.
Do they think that there's a draw on the other
They might
side?
think that you can get enough to maybe freeze to the yellow coming the other way. Lots of discussion happening.
Much thinking.
Much to think about.
Many places to tap your broom.
All the broom taps. So oh,
Blair with
Blair
a little
doing a little hop in.
jumping, trying to stay warm,
Hop, little bunny.
stay loose.
As the lead, very rarely do we wander down and take part in discussions. We're just the brawn.
Too many cooks.
Yep, the brawn of the sitch.
Don't want too many cooks in the kitchen.
Blair's hanging out with Peter and Kevin, keeping himself entertained.
So are we guarding this draw potential here?
They look like they're guarding the draw. They look like the draw's got them a little scared.
Very interesting.
I'm a little bit surprised because Team Wade just threw this similar shot, so they know what it's going to do. In theory, anyway.
In theory. I don't know too much about West. Do you have an unfun fact?
I do have an unfun fact
Oh.
about Wes. Just let me put on my glasses.
I do know he represented High Park at the men's provincials last year. He came out of the open qualifier. I think he was a little bit of an unknown name coming from
Yeah.
Manitoba, and not many people knew of him and his team.
And this looks like it's on the guard by Zach.
Kind of a
Not
great
a bad
miss.
Not a bad miss.
No, it looks like
But it looks like there is a hole.
a hole of temptation.
It is. That looks like a big hole.
Are we going through the hole of temptation?
I think we
ladies?
are.
I really
going
hope
through the
so.
hole of
I hope
temptation.
so.
It looks like
Everybody-
it's too
Patrick?
juicy for them to give up.
Patrick's all in on the hole of temptation.
Naturally.
Naturally. Fun fact about Wes, his unfun fact was despite Eric being the person who brought him into the club, he can't seem to shake Eric as a teammate. He's always his teammates.
And is that a bad thing? I don't think that's a bad
I don't know
thing.
if that's a bad. That's
Can't shake
what
him.
an interesting, unfun fact, though.
I hope Eric doesn't watch this back.
Probably best that he doesn't.
Shout out to Eric.
Shout out to Eric and his ducks.
What's his
we love
fun
his
fact?
ducks. That was
That's all he gave us.
Yes.
Ugh. How are we gonna get to know someone when he gives that kind of a fun,
I
unfun
know.
fact?
They were all
Wes,
Come on,
do
man.
better. Do better, Wes. For when you watch this back, because
Yes.
that's what everyone does.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about a hole of temptation shot.
It is a hole of temptation.
Here we go.
Oh, and not
we
a lot
go.
of weight. I like the weight call.
Got to go on it early here.
Peter,
Look
Peter
at
is
Peter's head
really
is slapping.
gesturing to. Yep. Looks a little quiet.
all Peter can do is
Can't touch the line. Okay, they're bailing.
bailing
All over the guard.
all over the guard. The hole was
Also, not a bad.
not horrible.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
horrible.
Not horrible.
Not horrible.
How much of that blue do you think you can? Oh, you only got a sliver.
He didn't make the hole any smaller,
Nope.
but he made the angle a little tougher on himself.
You did make the angles harder.
That's
The hole of
not a
temptation
good-
was too much.
It was too much.
It was too juicy.
It is too juicy.
I don't like this call
Oh,
at all.
what would you call?
Not this.
Grace, if
Grace sharing that she does
I'm sorry,
not like
but
this at all.
There's no
Not
reason.
just a little bit.
There's no
at all.
reason you need to chase these blues whatsoever. They
I
have no
I
danger.
agree with you. These blues are not currently doing much to scare you.
But if they're playing with their mind, those blues are playing with their mind.
Mind games.
why? Because they're in front of the tee.
Maybe.
You think they're a little scaredy scared?
I think so. Oh, Zach on his way back. He's been stopped by Eric to have another discussion.
Guard. Interesting.
Guarding.
Eric's on this.
Making sure it doesn't chip open the blue guard, I assume.
Yeah, can't touch the guard. I believe he's fine.
It is touching the guard.
We have a different
Different
a
hole of
larger-
temptation.
Interesting.
Different hole of
larger
temptation.
hole of
Peter's
temptation.
excited.
Peter's feeling the
Racing back.
juice. Peter's loving it.
Now the angles are a little, I guess, from here, from up top looking down, it looks like
Looks like they're gesturing to about a half.
What's great is those two guards that are up there, there's no hole between
There's
them.
no
So
hole.
naturally, these rocks are going to drag to the left.
Yeah.
And,
And the
no matter where
handles
it is,
are in their favor too.
so
the
you
drag.
should be able to stay buried.
Looks
if
like
this
not a
is right.
blasty type shot. Just maybe
That
some
little hacky
boardy,
board.
hacky boardy.
hacky boardy.
Have we determined Peter's?
Taking a little less ice. Hacky boardies, it's risky to throw in the seventh end.
Getting
Sometimes the ice
close.
can tighten up a little bit.
I mean, they're outside the 4-foot. Well, no, they're right on the 4-foot.
It might be a little more than hockey board. This might be boardy control.
Boardy control.
Yeah, this looks like some boardy control for Mr. Way.
Some like 10.
They like they're not hating the weight
Looks like it has to
on the
curl.
clean.
Kevin is on the. Oh, Peter is helping Kevin with
Peter is flapping that
Now
hand. It is
straight.
curling.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
the crimball.
This looks close.
Good. It's not heavy.
Great shot.
Good shot. Second shot.
And one I don't know if you can kill easily.
Oh, Peter is. Peter is saying
I touched. He touched a rock.
he touched and
He's-
moved it a smidge. That centerline guard.
There's no replay option on our High Park stream.
It's okay. Wes is
Not caring too much.
not caring about the centerline
Eh.
guard.
If he touched it, he probably didn't do anything that major.
Grandiose.
It looks like it's pretty much in the same spot.
No hole of temptation before, no hole of temptation after.
Correct.
Correct.
What was Peter's unfun fact? Did you say that?
Yes.
Please help me. They're forcing me to not
also,
talk.
also that he would consider this finals day a success if he doesn't crap his pants.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a bit of a theme at the Silver Tankard. We did venture to the Mexi Taco in Oshawa.
Choices were made.
Choices were made.
Choices were
Risks
made.
were taken.
Queso was consumed.
Queso, salsa, all of the above was consumed.
That sounds risky business.
Boy, was it good though. Great margaritas
Taco, always good.
In the schwa?
in the schwa.
Anywhere.
Mexi
Anywhere,
Taco.
Kelly. Tacos for days. All days.
All days, every days.
We stopped at Arby's on the way home.
Ooh, for the
Proud
curly fries?
member of the Arby's Army
Love.
is Team Curry.
Is he trying to... That was a very minimal ice. We're going to see a heater here.
Are we trying
be.
to like
I think they're trying to kill
the
those
blues?
blues. Kill some blue rocks.
I think the ankles are in their favor. It does seem risky to do this, although I don't know how you score two if you don't move things around and create a little bit of space for yourself.
Yeah, you got to do it now on your first.
Well, if they manage to get these blues gone, they'll be sitting.
I don't think you can kill all of them.
If they get some of the
You,
blues
you
gone,
might be able to,
sit two after.
maybe, yeah. He's throwing a heater, though.
Wes known for his heat.
I don't know. I don't know, Wes.
He can't shake Eric. That's all I know.
He
about
can't shake Eric. It's the only thing we know.
He's a Manitoban with a flat foot.
He's close.
It's close.
It's a nice shot.
Nice
oh, and they're
shot.
sitting three.
Wow.
A little tap.
This is a tough shot.
Looks like they're calling the same weight they just threw.
Like back 8-ish. I'm sure Peter will give us the hand
signs.
signals.
He'll
The
give
hand
us the hand signals, tell us what's happening. Another big shot for Mr. Way.
Patrick summoning Sims to curl it.
Come on, Kev. It's working it. I
goes.
think
He's
they have to
working
go
it.
speed.
You gotta go speed, yeah.
Gotta go speed.
Hard. Okay, cut them down. They're only sitting two now.
It's very risky to make a play on that.
Yep.
I think they're gonna take
That's a
their
great shot
two.
by Chris.
Yeah.
That's not made. It's a shot for 4, and the game's over. But giving up 2 is no big deal. This has been a rough one for Team Way. 2 really nice shots from Chris.
Oh, they're trying the draw.
Healthy forefoot for 3. like it's in outer space.
It's got a long way to come back. Weight looks okay-ish.
Pretty close.
Just a little heavy. Slides past.
Ooh.
It's close.
Oh, maybe not. You're right.
I think they decided it was
That was pretty quick.
quick. We will see when they put up the score. Just the 2.
So Levinski with the score of 2 to go up 2 without in the last end. Team Way's got to score 2 or 3 to win.
Blair here throwing lead rocks for Team Levinski. Going, I'm assuming in.
That was a call, yeah. Hashtag no guards.
Hashtag no guards. Up 2 without hashtag no guards. I was pretty good at that today, but we needed hashtag guards.
We did need hashtag. So
Doesn't look like this one's a guard, but
Fun fact about Blair, Blair, back in his glory days, was an Ontario gymnastics champion,
wow.
What?
but might have led to the 5 knee surgeries and 2 elbow surgeries.
oh, well,
That would do it. That would do it.
that's a
That's a
is
great
fun
fact.
fact.
That's a great
See,
fact.
that's a good one. We need more facts like that, Mr. West.
I, again, don't know anything about Wes. I do believe he got engaged this year,
Oh,
which is exciting. So congratulations to him. I only know that through Eric, his friend, that he can't shake.
His friend and teammate who he loves.
That's, yeah, lots of love.
I could listen.
I hope you guys gave some, like, preemptive, do not watch this back.
No, no, absolutely not.
Never.
If you don't want to hear some chirping occurring
From the
just
fine-
from
from
the
the fine
fine
ladies
ladies,
of Hyde
then
Park.
just don't watch your game back.
That's right. Fun fact about Mr. Kevin Sims. I mean, I've known Kevin a long time. I could give plenty of fun and unfun facts about Kevin, but Kevin's
He doesn't
fun
even have
fact,
to give his own. You can
I
just
know.
come up with all your own.
He said if he buys one more soccer jersey, his lovely partner Megan will divorce him.
I mean,
Kick him out
that's
of the
fair.
house.
Right?
That's fair.
Naturally.
So he says that he will accept all freebies from anyone, and he is size large. Thank you.
Shut up. Especially with
As
FIFA
long
coming
as
up.
he doesn't purchase them,
Then how can
then
Megan
how
be
can
upset?
how can you
How
get
can-
divorced?
Exactly.
Kush can't be mad if they came for free. If they just happen to be
They
size
just happen
large
to
jerseys
arrive.
Size
that
large.
show up at his house.
Magic.
And he thanks all that,
magic.
all that will support this for him.
Double quarters from Team Way.
Double corners from T-Way, maximum aggression.
Let's go right now.
Let's go.
Going for the 3.
Do it. Now, we did mention fun facts about, well, Doug Gary, the 5th for Team Levinski, was actually on the ice. Team Way's 5th, our lovely Stu, Stu Sankey, did provide me with the funnest fun fact of the day. It turns out back in the day, Stu Sankey was invited to be on the Deanie Petty show, if you remember the Deanie Petty
Yes.
show, as he was on the episode about Toronto's 25 top bachelors, and he was one of them.
Wow.
However, they didn't secretly know that he was gay.
Oh no, that's a good fun fact too.
So Stu was out there representing the Bachelors of Toronto for the Bachelors.
For the Bachelor.
For the
Bachelor for the Bachelor.
Bachelor for the Bachelors.
Amazing.
We love Stu and all he brings to the club and the curling community at large.
I mean, we call Sheet 2 Sheet Stew because,
Yeah,
I mean,
as
his
the
face
viewers
is there.
can see, his face is right there.
right there on sheet 2.
Draw his nose. they're splitting this a little bit, which could end up pretty nice.
I don't think it's what they wanted to do.
But now this leaves
Okay.
things in the back for Team Way to potentially use later on as they try and generate.
It's a hard shot.
This is a tricky shot.
Not sold on it.
The hit and roll under.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's very
hard.
It's very tricky.
I guess scoring 2 is the most important thing. Keeping it open so that you have the chance for 2. Peter Krumbalis.
Here with the chip flop.
That's a really nice
That's
shot.
a really nice shot for Peter.
That's a great shot.
Oh, I have a fun fact. Looking at Peter's shoes are just blinding me. They're just distracting me. They are so flashy and amazing. Peter has a great shoe collection. His eldest son, so Peter's shoe size is 11. His eldest son is 10 and a half. So he is just hoping his son gets a growth spurt and they can all share shoes
Oh, nice.
in the next few years.
Amazing.
That is a big step for him in fatherhood,
That is a big step.
sharing shoe sizes with your son. The Krumbalis life is about to exponentially get busier.
Given that it's summer,
Baseball season.
baseball season. I have to say that I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's Sunday final game that I get to play with Peter Krumbalis.
Yes,
And
you
I
do.
see the hand signals beside me.
right beside you.
I don't know if I'm going to be, this will be the funnest game. Trying the run. Straight peel.
Okay, interesting.
I like his little thinking
His head
dance.
head jiggle.
It was a good thinking dance.
Just making sure his brain is working. Jiggled
You
it
could
until
just
working.
straight draw, ignore these 2
You
yellows.
you could just straight draw.
We're still on seconds rocks.
Or do that. Try and make sure you get your 2.
Oh my goodness.
And Chris Way's favorite. Maybe not when he's on the ice.
Maybe not when he's on the ice.
But everyone else behind, just for karmic reasons,
Will be
is
so
chanting
excited.
in their heads.
Extra.
Oh, Kevin Hogan.
Oh, Kevin Hogan.
Kevin Hogan with
What a
the
wonderful
clutch.
delivery.
Oh, thank you, Kevin Hogan.
Thank you,
Kevin
sir.
Hogan.
Ensuring the
Bringing
commentators.
rosé.
Bringing rosé all day. Thank you.
Rosé all day.
It's the best for commentating, right?
It is.
It is the best for commentating.
And
correct.
look at this, just cleaning.
Wow.
What a class act. What a
dishes.
class act.
Thank you, Kevin Hogan.
Just helping the ladies out in the booth.
Peter is really using his broom to communicate here. There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of
movement.
gesturing.
Earnest face gesturing.
I like that.
What do you think? What ladies of high front ender here?
Uh,
I'm useless. What do you think, Grace and Ships? What would you be calling Grace?
So
They're gonna peel the guard no matter what, right?
we were up 2 in our game last night in the last end without hammer, and Greg King ignored our rocks in the middle.
You got into some trouble.
Similar
You got into
situation.
some trouble.
And he drew around the corner guard, and Greg King had a shot for 3 in the end, and he did miss it, but it was a shot for 3.
Yeah.
And I think you got to try to go for 3 here. You got to miss out of the other team. I don't hate trying another one around the corner guard. Put a little pressure. You can make a double on those yellows easily.
It does look like they're calling a draw, but I don't know if it's to the back.
Maybe a freeze.
I think they gestured to the freeze.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
To this back
Hard.
yellow?
you're to the back yellow.
Got it.
You're making the other team
Work for it.
work for it, but you're putting the pressure on them and saying, "Hey, let's go. Either force us to 2 or we're gonna win the game."
Some construction happening
construction in
upstairs
the
Hyde Park for
booth.
some reason. Somebody's drilling something.
Hard at work.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. We're cleaning this. I think the weight's close. Peter likes it.
Peter likes
They're
it.
not panicking. A little bit of carving action going on. Are they just tapping this yellow back?
I think if this is heavy, you got to go straight.
Oh no, they're carving it. Oh, it's
Oh, cheese?
close.
Cheese?
No
Oh,
cheese.
no
No
cheese.
cheese.
That's a good shot.
That's
That's
a
a good
great
shot.
shot. There's some tired movement happening on sheet 1 as they walk back.
I'd be tired too.
It's a long day.
the end of the
It's a long day, long weekend.
Yeah, this day started at 10 a.m. with our Create Your Own Monday Night Open League finals. 2 p.m. was the women's, and 6 p.m. now we have men's.
Busy days.
Long
Busy
day.
day.
Fun day.
Super fun day. Gotta love finals weekend at HPC. All right, Zach.
Eric on it, pounding it out of his hand.
He's on the yes woes. He's on the yes woes.
That's a nice looking shot.
That's a good shot.
Oh, and he sticks for third.
Freezerino.
Freezerino.
You guys don't like getting rid of anything or trying to tap?
Does the garbage help you right now?
I think the garbage helps you right now.
This is Patrick's first?
Yeah.
But maybe it'll help you less after this. I think you have to be counting something after this, no?
I'm just nervous. You'd love for your side blue that's in the rings right now to count. And if you just freeze here,
You're going to be sitting.
I think they're trying to
Third
get
shot.
I think they're trying to get there too. I think they're all in on 2, and that's
yeah.
wait, it looks close. Need to
Give
pull
it a
this
curl.
off the line. It's going. It's going.
Come on. Sweep, 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 sweep.
Well, maybe they weren't going for.
Not sure I love that call. So you're sitting 3. This is Zach's second.
Yeah.
This is second. So
What would you be doing, Grace? What do you think?
you could come. I think what they're doing is they're coming around. I don't like. They're talking about splitting the rings a little bit and going wide, or maybe
Yeah,
splitting the one top 4. I think any separation you're giving Chris with his hitting ability,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll
Do what you want it
do
to
what you want it to
Splitting
do.
is a weird call. You could just guard,
Could guard.
but the split's weird. It seems like you're doing too much.
Do you ever just tap that?
Could do. Could do.
yellow
But
off
then you're
this?
risking splitting it anyway.
I guess.
Because if you're ever not lined up, the tap's so precise.
True.
Guard
And
is
8th end, it's hard coming across the middle.
Yeah.
interesting call.
We're guarding.
We are corner guarding.
Very
We're guarding the
Very
whole.
interesting
We're guarding
call.
the back, like those 2 back yellows, essentially, right?
Yeah,
Right.
looks that way.
So I think once this is played, you'll see a hit from Chris Way.
I think
I
you
would
have to
think
take
so.
care of the.
You gotta make the double,
Top
and
I
eight, make
think
the
you have to
double.
make the double.
if you play it thin enough, maybe you can
Make it.
run clip clip.
Yeah, maybe you can make it like
Triple S.
triple or at least a double and roll this yellow to a place where your blues start thinking about counting.
Interesting call. It's sort of Zach calling this shot is forcing Chris to make a really, really nice shot. And if he does, I mean, Zach's reacting as if his rock kicked.
Eric helping out on the straight. Blair on the big straight sweep.
It's still there.
Regarded-ish the rock in the top eight.
They didn't really guard what they wanted to guard.
They wanted to guard this back one.
Big team combo about to happen.
Yep.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, I think you can see most of that yellow that's on the center line,
Yeah.
almost top four. And there still seems to be like you align in to see the back yellows that are sitting in the house too. Like the guard just ended up kind of half in a place.
Half in a place is a good description.
Sometimes though, I'll take half in a place because it's better than not in a place. You know?
Place is important. Being in place.
Some close to the place is important.
Not even sure I understand, but I think I get where you're coming from.
Grace, this is why you make a wonderful teammate, because you're willing to ride with me on my
I'm always ready to ride.
colloquialisms and interesting statements.
Oh, is there an extra end on sheet 4?
What?
Extra end on
extra
board.
end. Extra end.
Free curling.
Free curling.
Bonus curling.
Woo!
Peter's lining something up here.
With his broom and his gripper and his earnest.
Don't hate that. I like it.
His earnest face.
I-
Hello,
I-
LeBlanc. Hello. How are you? Good.
We're living it up in the booth.
Oh, there's an extra end. So
Bonus
exciting.
curling. It is the first one today.
What would you call here?
Yeah, what would you call here, LeBlanc, given your skipness?
You need 2. 3 is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look like what they're discussing.
LeBlanc is liking the shot that Chris is mapping out here, running the yellow into those 2 yellows. I think.
Well, even if you hit it too thin, you're still killing that.
Something.
Yeah, you're killing something.
It brings the other 2 blues into play. I think
Which I
begging
think-
for
I
Chris
do like it.
rocks to be the
And like you
counter.
said, with Chris Way's hitting ability,
Yeah.
it's right in his wheelhouse.
In Don Son Wheelhouse. No, Peter does not like this into this shaky.
Oh.
Let Chris throw what he wants to throw.
Let Chris throw what he wants to throw. This is why, yeah, sometimes front end just has to hang out at the other hog lawn and dance it out.
Peter needs to talk less. Why is he talking so much?
Why is Peter talking so much? Shit, excellent
Jeez.
observation.
That guy.
Too much talking.
Just too much talking. Simmer down, Kerbalis.
What did we land on?
I don't.
Something out
I
here.
think that Peter
Oh,
changed Chris's mind.
we're
Oh, it's
hitting-
Patrick still.
it's still Patrick
Oh.
Maybe that's why.
we're going after
Interesting.
the
All right.
blues.
Okay.
with hopefully that
Okay.
doesn't look like that looks like backish weightish.
It does look like
40.
backish, weightish.
Third of a rock, I think.
Yeah, I think they just
Trying to
did
get
that. They did this motion.
so try to get the shooter and that
The roll.
top.
I think they want the
blue.
roll into the forefoot. Oh, there's like an airplane. Colin,
It's got to be
they
close.
like it. It's
They're getting the
close.
yepwos.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
Oh, right in behind.
What a shot.
Shot.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Team
Patrick.
call, team discussions, communication on point for Team Way. Okay, Peter, you're allowed to talk again.
Doctor has cleared.
Susie, I'm kidding. He's not allowed. I'll yell at him. Susie's listening.
She is listening.
She is
She's got her
She's
headphones
always
in.
listening. She's pacing behind the glass, as wives do when you're mans in a key HPC men's final.
I'm sure Percy is just back and forth. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
Percy is living his good sleep life. He's with Grandma and Grandpa and living his best sleep life. Or at least Jane is hoping.
Baby's first finals weekend.
Baby's first finals.
weekend. Skippers first here for Team Levinski. Oh, four throwers first. Wes.
Little tap action? Or
Tap action. Looks like that hacky board. This looks like the hacky board.
gotta curl it.
Eric duck sweatering this to a place.
Zach leaning into it.
And the crowd goes wild. Lots of
Crowd goes bananas.
BANANAS. There will be more thinking.
I don't hate this nose double.
I don't
on the
hate the
yellows.
nose double.
It's a bit risky, but how are you going to outcount the one basically full 4?
You've got to draw, but it's tough. And you can't do it now.
Oh, whistling, broom tapping.
Boy,
Hack.
hack,
Around the corner.
around, hack.
Whistling,
Hack
getting
broom.
attention.
Pay attention to me.
Look at what I'm doing.
Mommy and Daddy, pay attention to me.
Chris likes this shot.
Which is?
I think
I think he likes.
It's like an around the horn action. Chris also from Manitoba.
Also
from Manitoba.
Double Manitoba last rock throwers here.
What
have
is
in the men's
happening?
Final.
Are we in Manitoba?
What is happening?
We in Winterpeg?
Winterpeg.
So we landed on a. We're hitting the
the
side
and
yellow.
rolling
Trying to
into the
roll up?
forefoot. They're trying to roll up. They're trying to go
Okay.
We're around the horning.
Yeah.
ish. Yeah, looks.
Not super big.
I mean, making the double period is a pretty good shot.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
It's close
Lots of
here.
on,
Yes,
off.
Willie.
Curl, gotta curl. K Sims is curling. We knocked-
Okay.
That's
oh,
okay.
that's okay.
Pretty good shot. I think
Knocked it
they're
back, so
they're
it looks
4
like
5.
Yep.
Whoa.
Interesting call. I do not like that.
I mean, what does Chris do if he guards?
Chris draws around. They can still get that. That's not quite full 4. They can still get.
Yeah, they just
The
have
draw.
to get. They just have to get full 4, right?
Yeah.
So guarding the center line seems like you're just giving him the possibility to make the draw.
Would it be better to like be in the house and take away more of the draw path?
Yeah.
That was a very
Like, if
powerful
he came
broom
here,
placement.
why
Yeah, like
would-
he was-
Like
yeah,
what does Chris do?
What does Chris do? Or even if you're like here.
Yeah.
Just the bottom of the K.
Yeah.
For
the bottom
those who
of the K.
can't see
Oh,
Kelly's
for-
pinky
What does
finger
Chris do? He
pointing
can't
at
hit.
the screen.
You can't draw around.
Because then you're leaving like enough that you think it's
Yeah.
a hole of temptation, but it's
Yeah,
not really
it's not
a hole of temptation.
It's not a hole of temptation. Still gotta make it, but
But he was very definitive in his.
he was
guard.
very.
That was, like,
definitive. That was a. I
very
am putting it
definitive.
here.
very definitive West broom tap. Here
So
he
there's
goes.
something else we know about him.
Very definitive.
Oh, he's
broom-
just a definitive
definitive broom
definitive
slapper.
guard
tapper.
collar.
Definitive broom
guard
slapper.
collar. That's what he wanted.
It is.
That is exactly where he wanted.
Chris isn't dying to play this draw for 2.
Interesting. Now, do they ever play that little hacky roll that they got on the one? They know the line for it. Or they're
I
trying to
think
go
that-
all in for...
I think the guard makes it tougher to play. the
This running
hacky-
of the blue looks like it just kills your shot rock.
Yes,
This
I
double,
agree.
anything you run into these yellows jams immediately.
Yeah.
Like
This,
there
You're praying
is-
that side one catches. Interesting.
there is a draw to the forefoot. An open draw to the forefoot. But you got to be feeling your draw weight. What would
I
you be
think
doing?
they just, it looks
That's
like
what they're doing.
they're doing the forfeit.
This is what you have to
This
do.
is what you gotta
This
do,
is
Chris
why you are paid the non-existent big dollars for taking on
all the big bucks.
all the big bucks for being the skip here in the men's final. 8th end, last rock. Gotta be full 4 to send it to our favorite chant.
Peter and Kevin feeling the pressure a little bit here, all on the sweepers.
All on the sweepers.
Chris Ways release the rock.
Peter likes it.
Peter
Sweeping
likes
a little
it.
early.
Sweeping early. Make sure it can get there.
They're liking it.
They
like
gotta
it's
keep
traveling
going.
pretty
They gotta
nicely.
keep going. They gotta
Traveling pretty
keep
nice. The line is
going.
great.
Hard sweepers. Hard. It looks really
Hard. It looks
close.
so
It looks
close.
Oh.
Tough one. What a great game.
What a great game.
What a great game.
Congratulations to Team Levinski, the men's A champions at High Park. And congrats to Team Way for a really great game and for making it to the A final. That was us. That was it.
us.
That's it. I'm Grace,
I'm Kelly.
and we were here, and that was fun. That was so fun.